Here we are on LinkedIn Premium to get a sense of all of Palantir's statistics. LinkedIn calls this insights. We're going to try in this quick video get to the bottom of what's going on with Palantir's workforce, okay? We're going to try and figure out, is Palantir retaining employees? We see a median tenure of 3 years. Are they hiring aggressively, or are they starting to cut back? We know a lot is going on in the economy where startups are having to, and not just startups, but very established companies are having to cut back, as is standard operating procedure. So all of that and more we will hopefully answer in this video. So here we are on the total employee headcount, and this is an estimate based on activity as reported by LinkedIn members employed at this company, okay? Palantir currently has approximately 3,353 total employees, and that is from 2,551 in June of 2020. That is 2 years ago. So since Palantir went public, they have grown their workforce by 30% approximately, and in the last year, employee count is up by 23%. This last 6 months, an aggressive 10%. So we'll see, December was 3,000, and it's been gaining ever since. So here is the gain pretty much every month, up or down a little bit of a percent, until they started to pick up the pace in May of 2021 and started hiring above that 1%. It looks like Palantir basically wavers by about 1 to 2 to 3% per month. Here we are looking at the employee distribution and headcount growth by function. So we've got figures for the last 6 months and the last year. We see the largest distributional function for engineering, of course, as you would expect, 37% of the total headcount. And I'm guessing some of this other headcount also relates to engineering in terms of software engineers, maybe just having a different title. But second largest is business development, coming in at 21%. Then we have design, administrative, IT, sales. It looks like that sales is only about 4% of the total headcount. We know Palantir is actively working on increasing that percentage. Program management, project management, operations, legal, HR, and entrepreneurship. Not really sure what that's referring to. But there you have it. Let's just take a look at the sales just to isolate this, because that's what I'm most interested in. 6 months there, 1 year there. Let's take a look at the headcount growth for sales. Up 34% in the last 6 months, and up 121% in the last year. Now, granted, Palantir's sales department was non-existent a couple years ago, and fairly non-existent, but it did exist 1 year ago. So there you start to see this is the largest growing division in Palantir. Design's increasing pretty significantly. Administrative, as you would expect, probably as the company grows. Business development, HR. Okay, so let's continue on with new hires. How has Palantir been hiring? Are they cutting back? Well, halfway through the month, I think it's probably a little too soon to tell in terms of hires. It looks like Palantir might not actually be hiring as much this month, but if you look historically, they've been making double-digit hires, getting as high as the triple digits more recently, adding some senior management along the way, as you can see. Senior management is defined as employees with previous or current titles as vice president or higher. So there it is. I've never seen a distribution of Palantir's hiring count, but this is definitely insightful to see. Looks like they're adding about 100 employees per month if that trend continues, which is about 3% of their entire employee count. So that's definitely not insignificant. We've got some recent senior management hires here. So this is interesting. Total job openings. These numbers are based on a company's total job posts available on LinkedIn. Growth is calculated based on count of job openings over specific time periods. So let's have a look at the distribution here. 20% engineering, 12% operations, 11% business development. We've got some accounting, some design, some finance, some HR, IT, sales coming in at about 8% of their hiring, and then 31% is uncategorized. I'd imagine a lot of that is also the engineering and then some sales as well, maybe. So once again, let's just have a look at 3 months, 6 months, 1 year for engineering and sales. So engineering, 3 months hiring rate at 17%, 68% in the 6 months, and 354% new job openings. I'm guessing this is an increase of job openings since You look out 1 year, that's how many new job openings have come up, or they're looking to hire that many. Got some huge numbers here for operations, business development. I wouldn't read into this too much. Largely what it's saying is Palantir is looking to hire a lot more. Doesn't mean it's necessarily going to happen, but of course it leads you in that direction. Okay, sales. So very interesting. 34%, 72%, and 378%. This beats the engineering job opening growth, but in every category. So there you have it. That is definitely some confidence in the sales strategy. And in total, we've seen a 4 times increase in the last year for number of job openings for Palantir. That is crazy. Now, granted, Palantir might not have had many job openings if you look 1 year back, but that really shows they're going to be expanding a lot more, and they're going to be needing these employees to meet their aggressive growth plans. Let's hope they're able to do it even faster than they expect. So hopefully this was helpful. Again, I've never seen this before. I wanted to open it up and share it with all of you. Leave a like if you found these insights insightful, and I'll catch you